of Life and Style. I'm Marie Delisle. It's video 3 of our closet series. Woo woo! But actually, we're going to be leaving the closet a little bit today. In part 1, we talked about hangers. And in part 2, we talked about organizing this mess a little bit. And today, my favorite part of it all, accessories. Wah, wah, wah. I love accessories, especially the blingies. I love, what's it backwards? I can't even tell. Okay, I love jewelry. I love it. I make it. These two I made. Let's see. I buy it on trips. Okay, this one I got in Mexico. This one I made too. And then I just buy them for fun. These I just bought for fun. For a trip to... These for a trip to Las Vegas. Yes. And then, so we're going to talk about jewelry. And then we're going to talk about scarves. I'm also a little obsessed with scarves. I don't know why. Just because they're super fun. And I love layering. I guess that's why I love scarves, because I love layering. I love layering prints and patterns and colors and textures. So, let's get started. Wah! So, I have had many a jewelry storage solution over the years. I've had jewelry boxes, lots of jewelry boxes. I have had, I use jewelry trees. I've never, I think somebody may have given me a jewelry tree. I never liked them because you get dust on your jewelry. So I've seen them in friends' houses, and I saw the dust all over their jewelry, and so I never even attempted jewelry trees because I knew I would not like that. Jewelry boxes are okay because I've liked them idea for my precious jewelry because I knew it would keep them protected. One other option I had for many years that I did like was a jewelry bag that hung in my closet. Big jewelry bag hung on a hanger, and it had clear pockets. And I kept all of my costume jewelry in it. It was in my closet. The only thing I didn't like about that was that I had all my costume jewelry in one place and all of my fine jewelry in another place. And then it was, when you want to, I mix and match my fine and my costume jewelry all the time. And so then when you're trying to do that, you're going back and forth between the two places. What else have I done? I have jewelry bags. It's a similar idea to the hanging bags, the same idea, but they are a great big bag that folds up and keep it in a drawer. And they specifically protect sterling silver from tarnishing. So I still use those for long-term storage of my sterling silver. I think that's the most part. But my newest find that I'm really loving, and I have found that I have pretty much transferred all of my jewelry into it, is this right here, this mirror. It hangs. You can hang it on a door, on the back of a door. I have it hanging in my closet. Gosh, this is the back of the closet, and this here is the jewelry cabinet. It's full-length mirror long, and it ta-da, opens up, and it's It's a full cabinet for all of my jewelry. Oh my God. So let's go into this and let me show you what I like about it. Okay. Okay, so there are lots of variety of ways to hang earrings. So we have just simple things like this for ear wires. The ear wires can just hook in here. And I have so many earrings. Like these are, I use these as these are my junk earrings. I use when I'm like at the beach or camping or something. But you can do them like this, but I also double stack earrings because I have lots of earrings. So you can just double stack them in here. And then I have earrings like these. These were my grandma's. I don't really wear these, but I just keep them because they were my grandmother's. And then they have these holes. I think these are about the only earrings I use these holes for, these hoops right here. That I have these. I bought these in Murano in Venice. And these, okay, so then these earrings I wore when I got married. Oh. Okay, that was 22 years ago, people. 22 years ago I wore those when I got married. That's why I have a lot of jewelry, because I'm very sentimental about jewelry and because they're memories for me. I don't really collect t-shirts, I collect jewelry. I collect jewelry from when I travel. Everywhere I go, almost, I buy jewelry. And then I have like, so these earrings right here, I wore these to senior prom. And these were my other grandma. These were hers. She traveled a lot. I think these were Hawaii, I think. So, okay. So these are great because you can use like French hooks in these. And at first I was confused like how you do posts, because I was like, this looks really hard to stick a post through, but I don't bother with that. What I do with posts is I simply, see if I can get here. I just pull the back out and then I just slip it on like that. Super easy, okay? There is a big bar for bracelets, and I have a lot of bracelets here on the bar. And this is wolf fur. Isn't that cool? What I found with the bracelet bar is you cannot put bangles on here or it will not close. Okay. I do have one bangle on here. This one I got in St. Thomas. So there's plenty of room for really long necklaces, even though I have some super long necklaces. These, as you can, if you recognize this goes with these earrings. I don't wear them together because it looks pretty ridiculous. Actually, I don't know that, maybe I've worn these once or twice, but I just keep them around more for, but I do wear these. These are fantastic. And the crazy thing is, they're super long. You can see they go way laid down. This one I got from my grandmother, and this one and this one I got from my grandmother. And then I just got this one from my husband's grandmother. She just passed away more recently. And so, is that kooky or what? And they were both named Rita. I just love it. I just love it. So, lots of places for necklaces here, long and short. Okay. Then up here we have places for rings. And what I do is I also put my little tiny stud earrings up here. So, like I told you, I was putting all my fine jewelry in a jewelry box, but I just was like, you know what? I'm just gonna. This is really perfectly fine to put all my fine jewelry up here. So my pearls, and my jade, my amethyst, all of it, my Landmar and my onyx, all of it can go here, and with these slots for the rings, it's perfect. So. Plenty of room tons of room for more rings, which is great because I love rings, love them. All my stacking rings, everything. So plenty of room.
And plenty of room for more little studs, because I like wearing little studs sometimes when I'm wearing lots of big necklaces. And then there's more room for necklaces over here. I put some of the chunkier ones over here. I have some big chunky ones back here, and they're all tucked in. I got these in, I just got this one in, this fun one. I just got this in, come on, Lori. Loved it. Where was I? Puerto Rico. Love Puerto Rico. San Juan, Old San Juan. It's so beautiful. You need to go. So beautiful. Go on a tour. Go on a walking tour of Old San Juan. You'll love it. Well, I loved it. I love history. I love learning about things. So amazing. Okay. So necklaces. Here's the necklace that goes out from that piece that I got in Murano. From glass factories in Murano. Okay. And then, because I do love bangles, I got this one because I have lots of big chunky bangles. So this is where I keep my big chunky bangles, all down here. Lots of big chunky bangles, and there's tons of room for great big ones. Like I have this huge one here. I get things like this at vintage shops because I love shopping at vintage shops because you can't find things like this. I mean, you can get these for so cheap, and when you shop vintage, nobody else is going to have that. When you shop at, you know, Forever 21 or H&M, everybody and their mother's going to have it. But when you go shop vintage, nobody else is going to have it. Okay, and then just random stuff down here. I have old brooches and things. Again, that was from my husband's grandmother. I just got that from, and little hairpins and things like that down here. What do I have in here? Oh, badges for volunteer work I do, and some more hair clips. So this is great. I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it. So let's move on to my scarf. So if we come around the corner into my bedroom, I have this dresser here that primarily has, like I said, my grub clothes in it, and just miscellaneous, this is that, socks, you know, stuff like that. And then it has my scarves. And scarves have been a little bit of an issue for me. I have a lot of them, and I have a semi-good solution for my smaller scarves. To a point, except that they tend to get a little wrinkled. We'll see, this scarf is edging into large and doesn't quite fit my small scarf solution, because you can see it gets wrinkled in there. And so I'm hoping today to use Marie Kondo's methods to reorganize my scarves. So we'll see what we can do. If you haven't heard of Marie Kondo, don't know where you've been. No, I'm just kidding. Marie Kondo, she's a lovely, lovely, lovely lady. I heard of her years and years and years ago. She has a very similar, she's such a sweet spirit. Her theories on organization are similar to my theories on style when you're choosing your wardrobe and your clothes that you're wearing and such. So I highly recommend that you look into her. There's a little series on Netflix called Tidying Up. So I highly recommend you look into that. She also has a book. I have not read her book. But if organization is an issue for you, I would highly recommend you look into her. So I don't know why it had never dawned on me before to kind of use her KondoMari method for my scarves, but let's look into that. So let's try that now. And let me show you my drawers and show you what I mean. So I was super excited when I got these honeycombs and I used them for my scarves to begin with. I was so excited because that was a huge jump. This looks very organized, right? And this was a huge jump from where this was before. So I have been using this now for quite some time. My only complaint, as I said before, is a lot of these scarves end up coming, even though they are rolled up, the bigger ones often end up coming out with wrinkles. So, like this one is really shoved in here. And so it can come out quite wrinkled. And the one that I'm wearing right now came out of this hole. And as you saw, it has some wrinkles in it. And I am not an ironer. I will fight tooth and nail to iron anything. And I will not buy anything if it needs to be pressed because I don't love it. The real nightmare of a drawer is down here. Dun, 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 dun. These are my big ones. And there really isn't more room in the closet to hang these. As I've shown you with some other, I have some other shawls and pashminas in the closet. There's just no room. And see, even though I try hard to keep them folded, when I go to find something, I start digging like this, right? As we do. And then I'm like, oh, I can't find it. I can't find it. I can't find it. And I can't find it. And then this happens. And then you're trying to shove it all back in and it doesn't fit. And then you're like, ah, oh, so what we're going to try and do is try folding these in Marie Kondo's way. So the beginning of Marie's method is dumping out everything on your bed and going through it to make sure you actually want it all. I am one that goes through my stuff fairly frequently. So I'm not going to worry about that too much unless I actually come across something while I'm folding that goes, you know what, I actually don't need this. But whenever I buy anything and bring it into my closet, I'm very careful to make sure I actually give something away. When I put something new in my closet, I give something else away. So, let's see here. These are all going to be different, so I'm going to have to fold them all differently. But I'm going to start with black, my black stuff, and go to light. Because if you remember from last week, I said, last time, that, oh my gosh, this is covered in dog hair. It's covered in dog hair. I wonder why. 2 dogs. I group everything by color, so it's easy to find things. Oh my gosh, this is going to drive me crazy, the dog hair. So let's see. This is the first one. We have to kind of decide on a shape, on a size. I wonder if I should fold this in thirds, maybe thirds. Let's try that, people. This one is a really cute one to wear. It's sort of a poncho. Okay. I think that probably is a really good size. Okay. And then from Marie's methods, we probably want this stuff inside the fold. Okay. So that it's not messing up everything. So what I'm doing is I'm putting it so that this stuff ends up folded all up inside so that it doesn't go and mess anything up. This is going to be trial and error, people, trial and error. Okay, because scarves are not a... Okay, and the goal of this is that you make something that can stand on its own. Okay, that's the goal. Okay, I'll put that down in the drawer. All right, let's grab something else black, and of course, now we get harder. This was one of my grandmother's. Ooh. It's a big triangle. I don't know if I ever saw Marie show how to do this. This is going to be fun, right? Okay. Again, I want to get this fringe inside. So, I think I'm going to fold like this. That gets that fringe inside. Get all that fringe inside. And then I want to make it into a square if I can. So I'm going to do like that. Get that fringe inside. Okay. This is good. You can see I'm in a square with all the fringe inside. Yeah. And then I wanted to get it. Okay. Okay, do you see now I'm like in a rectangle with all the fringe inside, the stuff that's gonna get pulled and tossed around inside the drawer. And then I need to get it into that. Let's see. Ta-da! Whoa! Okay, it's not exactly the same size as the other one, but it will fit next to it in the drawer, okay? What else do I have that's black? Well, that. What are we gonna do with this? I don't know. I don't know if there's much I can do with that. I don't know. Marie would be a genius with this, I'm sure. She would be like all over it and she'd be like, oh, you're just gonna go like this. That's not how she sounds. I'm sorry, Marie. I know that's not how you sound. She's the cutest. She's so cute. I'm gonna use the gigantic button to hold it all together. That's what I'm gonna do. It's about as good as I'm gonna get, I think. In the drawer it goes. This is a fun one, but it's slippery as all get out. Look at this nice size on this one. Isn't this awesome? Okay. I need to refold it. Again, I'm going to want to get the tassels inside. Get a little bit smaller before I try tucking tassels. Okay, I'll move you out of the way. Let's see. We can get you there. Okay, and we're gonna go. So she always tends to fold up, not all the way to the tippy top on stuff. Okay, there she blows. That looks pretty. It's not going to stand very well because it's pretty limpy fabric, but when I stack it with other things, it should stack quite nicely. Actually, it should make, let's see if I can get that in this row. Yes, there's my black and white row. You can see that. Okay, these are little sachets. I like keeping little sachets in my drawers, especially on drawers like this that you don't open all that often. Now, when we're folding, we want to make sure we get all the wrinkles out before you fold it up, so that when you unfold it, put it on, it's not all wrinkled. That was part of my problem with these getting shoved in there, is that they were all wrinkled when I took them out of the drawer. So I'm gonna make sure now, get these all smoothed out. That's the nice thing about this folding method, is that when my husband takes his t-shirts out of the drawer, they seem to be not super wrinkly. Okay. All right, Calvin Klein. Pretty good. So I finished folding. This is all of the scarves. I did not get rid of any. Look at Lulu. And look at how much room I have left. Look at all that room. So I actually have room now to take scarves. Oh, no, not that drawer. There's my sunglasses. From this drawer, some of the bigger ones from this drawer, and move them down to that drawer. That is so exciting. Thank you, Marie Kondo. Woo, woo, woo. Yes, 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 yes. This is great news. So I'm going to continue folding, and so that these poor guys don't end up in this horrid condition. See this? Not good. So I'm going to pick and choose which ones from this drawer can't handle this torture, and move them down here with these guys down here. This is fantastic. Isn't that exciting? I'm so excited about my scarf drawer. Ooh, Lulu is too. Lulu's very excited. Okay, come here. You want to join me in the video? She wants to join us on the video. So thank you for joining me. I hope you are inspired to do something new in your closet, in your dressers, with your jewelry. Who knows? I'd love to hear what you are going to be doing to organize and help your clothes to breathe and shine. Ooh. Tell me all about it in the comment section below, down there, wherever. And share with your friends. Subscribe to this channel, this new channel. And I have lots of ideas in my head. I don't know exactly what I have in store for you next, but I'm sure it's going to be good. Who knows? Ooh, my mind is a hotbed of all kinds of stuff. So tune in for next time, and be sure to subscribe so when it does come along, you'll be ready. Okay? I love you guys. Let's cultivate an exciting future. I love you. Bye. Lulu, say bye. Snaggletooth dog, say bye. Bye.